Show. Na 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 na. Got get that feeling.
Hello, loves. It's me, Sunshine. I have another gorgeous goddess on tonight, Susan Gelbman. Yay! Bring her on.
Woohoo!
Yeah!
Hi.
Woo! Hello, love. What is happening? Look, I have all your information on the bottom. You're scrolling. You're loving.
Very beautiful. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you. And hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's going on, love? How's life?
Woo! That helps me calm down.
Yeah.
Life is great, rich, and always changing like me.
Beautiful. I always say wild, free, and organic, just like me.
Delicious. I love it. Wild, free, and organic.
Yeah.
Like my hair.
So
and other parts.
That other area. So I met Miss Beautiful Susan. Was it last year? Must have been last year. Was it? I don't even know.
It was a few months ago. It could have been this year, in this 2023.
Yeah.
In person.
Yeah, you know what? It was November because that's when I first injured my foot.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were Facebook friends. And then I saw that you were having a sound healing. What do you call it? The multi-dimensional sound healing. And I said, woo, I am coming over. And it was the most amazing sound healing I have ever been to. Wow. And I know I mentioned this to you a few times, right? But it was a journey that I will never forget. So it was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I was thrilled to have you come in person and live in my sanctuary.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, with all your color and pizzazz and energy and love.
Thank you, love.
Oh, Joey's watching.
Yeah, he's saying you're the best, baby.
Joey.
So you had a thing this weekend?
So this weekend, Michael 007 and I have led for the second year in a row the drum circle at the Art of Wellness Week, which is part of Artists in Partnership in the town of Long Beach. And Kimberly, Angela, and Mindy Dovberg put together the Art of Wellness Week, and that includes healers, yoga teachers, artists who use the intuitive.
Right.
Every artist does, but having to do with like meditation, healing. We did a sound healing during the art program.
Beautiful.
So for all ages, all walks of life, there are programs throughout the week. And it culminated in front of the City Hall Town Plaza, big drum circle for all to enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, we give out instruments, we have fun. I sage the whole group. People just jam out and have a great time.
I love it.
It's great. And it was Earth Day, so it was all in one.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was great.
We have another fan.
Cher. Cher owns a business in Massapequa, and I have done sound healing with we say moms and kids, or baby and me, children and me.
Yeah.
And they love the sound healing. And the way I do it, I run all my classes, it's about tuning in. So we take time for mom time while the kids are just exploring the instruments or hanging out. So we do some meditation and breathing, visualization and sharing. with some angel cards or intuitive readings with the parents so they can have time to nurture
That's
and tune in.
beautiful.
It's really very special. So if anyone's interested in that, men and women with their young child, be in touch.
Be in touch. Be in touch. Yeah.
Soothe and sound. That's good.
Yeah.
Soothe and sound.
So tell us about you. How did you become this amazing goddess?
I don't know. Well, I will say I am who I always wanted to be, and that is always changing, but there are parts of who I am that I used to want to be. I see different people and I go, oh, I want to be like that. I wanted to be me. I didn't want to be them, but I wanted to lead groups. I wanted to be myself and intuitive and dress my own way and trust myself and really connect with people.
Beautiful.
So that's being me.
Yeah. And now, have you always been that way, or did you have struggles during
I've
this
never
process?
had one struggle. Except sarcasm. You said be myself. Sure, plenty of struggles all the time. That's how I grow. One way I grow through pleasure and struggles.
Yeah.
So my learning yoga and meditation began when I was 19. Okay. So for many decades, I've been on this path. And then I became a licensed massage therapist in my 20s. So I have been in these fields a long time. I was always intuitive, especially with the massage. I always included the aura healing in the energy field because it was just so natural to me. But about 10 or 12 years ago, so what did I have? Let me start back with that. Yoga, meditation, massage therapy. And over 20 years ago, I was in the Massapequa Mother Center. There was a National Mother Center Association, and people gave different classes. We became trained facilitators. I was a trained facilitator for the groups. And I also offered my self-care classes to the moms.
Okay.
While the children were being watched. And those were my natural, what do I call it? Synthesis of breathing techniques, meditation, stretching, yoga, and self-massage, self-care massage. So I was teaching people about tuning into their bodies, breathing, and literally, hand massage, face, neck, shoulders. So the moms, and of course I've done it with men and elderly and children, but the people in the class get to learn that they can take care of themselves and feel good and connect with their goodness and their aches and pains all in one, their whole self.
I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah.
I love it. I have so much to offer people for self-care. And everything I teach, I do, and I continue to do and remember to do that for me.
Yeah, it's so important.
Yeah.
I know, I'm about self-care and self-love too.
Yes.
And connecting to your inner light is so important.
Yes.
Because we don't need anything else outside of our own bodies, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Yep. And then I was blessed to be able to get a job. Well, it's not that I just got a job. I was part of a NSMIT, Massage Society Association, Professional Massage Therapy Association. And I met someone there, Lisa Mertz, and I expressed that I wanted to teach massage therapy. And I went in to talk with her, and she offered me a position at Queensborough Community College. And this goddess, I just admire someone who could install a program into a community college that's also New York State. What do you say? It's in alignment with the New York State regulations for massage therapy.
Okay.
So the science classes are there in the community college, and then she hires the massage therapist to teach the hands-on, Eastern and Western.
Beautiful.
So that I'm in my 13th year of teaching massage therapy. And in that teaching, and my students know, and Joey is one of them, I really also am teaching the centering and healing because, as you know,
Yeah.
we're all energy healers. We're made of energy, right? We are spiritual energy in a human body. And massage, like we're touching people for anywhere from 30 to 90 minutes. We are energy. So I teach the massage therapists, I show them and let them heal themselves, breathing, centering, visualization. And I let them know from all my experience, people need this.
Yeah. Everybody.
They lay on the table, and yes, we can make them feel better. But if we show them to breathe and we breathe, guess what? All the flow is happening. The relaxation is doubled and tripled and magnified endlessly if we show people how to relax.
Yes.
So it's really a joy. I meet the greatest people teaching massage therapy. All of you, the greatest people from all over the world.
You
Right.
definitely have a lot of fans tonight, love.
Yeah.
We're all
Robin, my
sending
cousin
love.
Robin is there.
Yeah.
So I
Go
could
ahead.
continue, or you could ask.
This is all about you, love.
Okay. I like shouting out to different things out in the world, different programs and people. And so about 12 years ago, I somewhat innocently, not realizing it would be such a life change, was asking for things before I went to sleep, knowing that was a powerful time to receive. And I went to sleep asking for love, wisdom, intuition, and psychicness.
Yes.
And I say innocently because it just came to me. I asked, I went to sleep.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, I was like, what did I ask for again? And I was like, oh, right. So every night I started asking. And then a lot started changing in me. And I went on a journey of exploring a lot of creative endeavors and personal growth. That's where I found sound healing and many, many, many other people and experiences within myself and other dimensions. And one wonderful experience I had was, I'll shout out to Brenda Fredericks. She said, go to Mama Gina's School of Womanly Arts. And she's the one, and you talk about, Sunshine, you talk about the book Pussy.
Yes, I love
Right?
that book. You're the one who introduced me to the book.
You
And
have
when
it
you
there?
got his circles, yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
great. So that's Regina Thomas Hauser, who's written several books, but her book was on the New York Times bestseller list called Pussy.
Yeah.
And if, the way I remember it is she chose that word because, well, I'll digress a minute into that. She chose that word because of the thousands of years of the holding women's energy down, and it's still going on across the globe. And what I remember her saying is, if you put 5 or 10 or 50 women in a room and you say, what do you call this? Your genitals. Everyone will say a different word. And some women will have no word. And if you do it with men, there's at least one, if not 2 or 3 or 4 words that they can all agree on. And it really still really pretty makes me feel like crying. How can we talk about the most sacred part of ourselves if we don't have a common word? So she picked a word that was really a button pusher, pussy, that is really used derogatorily often. Some women like it, some don't. I get it. We all get it. But she picked it because it had such power. And she decided to say, let's embody ourselves in our pussiness with all the divine energy. She says every woman has at least a drop of the divine in them. I say we have millions of drops.
Yeah.
Right? We are divine. But she she really doesn't talk spiritual, but she is, because she's talking about alignment.
Yeah, our sacral, yeah.
Right? The bottom chakra, the heart. She talks about us women, we fill our cup, and the more we fill our cup and love ourselves, we naturally always want the best for everyone. We're such givers, so remember to fill. Right? So
Yeah.
she's talking very divinely spiritual, but she puts it in different ways. And then she talks about our brilliant creativity. It's just, it's like we got it all, in other words.
Yeah. We've got it. I told you, I call mine the platinum pussy.
That's great. That's great.
And I actually mentioned that today to somebody.
That's great. I didn't have a color, but since my unicorn, I'm wearing a unicorn, I tuned into unicorns and I envisioned mine, and my unicorn has a rainbow mane and tail. I have a rainbow pussy. There.
I love it. So
you just inspired me.
Yes, rainbow pussy.
And there's my daughter, Sophie.
So which one?
Pet Sophie, thank you for guiding me to my pussy power. I have shared it with my group of goddesses. Thank you.
And that's beautiful, that you're inspiring your daughter. That's such a beautiful thing.
And she inspires me back.
Yeah. So continue. Pussy power.
and I also had taken a trip during those years to India for 3 weeks. And I went to India, which was amazing, an amazing experience. Wonderful. I was very centered while I was there. Very, very good. It's very good. And then after the next year, I did the Mama Gina School of Womanly Arts year-long course. That's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Year-long course. And after I took Mama Gina's year-long course, I was like, I am good.
Yeah.
I have plenty to learn. I'm always learning, but really, she just capped me off of like, you're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, over 800 people just in my group of women bearing and sharing it all and being taught there's nothing wrong with us. We just need the tools to center, to get right with ourselves. Yeah. She says, to get right and use the sisterhood, self and the sisterhood. Yeah. Made such sense to me. That combined the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. More than any other yoga and travel I'd done. Or I'm glad I did it all, but that put the cap.
Right.
Like the synthesis for me.
Yeah. The icing on the
cake.
And
it made me love me more. And after that, any woman I meet, of course I'm not friends with everyone, but a new respect and sisterhood feeling. So if my mind would say, oh, I'm not really like them, or that's not my type, in passing anyone or whatever. Right. I had a new opening of that's another sister goddess.
That's right.
That's just another sister goddess. Yeah. Happy. And with that, and during that time, the singing bowls became, hi Trish, my God-given way, along with massage, like one-on-one healing and group healing, to communicate now my much more far-reaching interdimensional connections, intuitive, antennae, we're out much more, we're deep within me much more, we're in the earth much more. And I just thank God for the bowls and all the instruments now that I play that transmit the frequencies of different dimensions. It's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, so beautiful. And when did you start learning all these beautiful instruments?
Well, thanks to my sister, I emulated her. She's 12 years older, my sister Anne. Okay. I started the flute in junior high school, the Western flute, the metal flute.
Yeah. I actually took that too.
Oh, yeah?
Cool. Yeah.
Do you ever play?
I have not played it in a very, very long time.
So shout out to Michael, because I was playing all these instruments. He saw my flute case years ago and he said, "What's this?" And I said, "It's my flute." I mean, from junior high school.
Right.
And I started to say, "I can't play," but the words would not leave my mouth. So I said, "Bring it in."
Ah.
Okay, I got to say yes.
Uh,
And I love playing the flute again. And actually, it's my biggest challenge, because I was conditioned to play correctly
right.
in the Western scale,
Right.
which I'm grateful I know how to play, but it's just remembering to be intuitive and not worry about it.
Yes.
So really, no one.
I said, I believe that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So no one really taught me how to play the instruments. I really think they're easy to play. They come naturally to me, and it's just a matter of tuning in and then letting it come from me.
Yeah. I might have to break mine out again.
Yeah.
I started learning the harp.
Nice.
Yeah.
With Liz?
With Liz, yeah.
Great.
And but then I had, my foot issue, ankle issue, so I haven't gone back, but I'm gonna go back and continue that journey. We have a lot of Kathleen. She loved your sound healing. It changed her life. Megan. Hey, Megan. Beautiful.
Hi, Megan. Yeah. Kathy's very connected and gets a lot of, she tells me, her medicine from the sound healing, good healing, a lot of connection. Megan is in a class I'm offering now. It's a 3-week co-creating your spiritual portfolio.
Oh, nice.
Which is a small group. So we have time to tune in and share intimately where we're at. And I teach, methods of tuning in and exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And that's Michael.
There's Michael.
Michael has added a great dimension of honoring me and upholding me. And thank you, Michael, because he really has called me goddess from the beginning and just love me. Love
you.
Yeah. And just said, do you see what you're doing? Basically, do you, encourage me to talk more, to get into what I have to offer to teach and get over my shyness or, humbleness to the point of like playing down, what I have to offer. And he's like, share it.
Yeah, it's so important. Ooh, I just got the chills. It's so important to share what you learned and what you have, the gifts that you have. It's so important because we all need it. We all need it. Every single one of us.
And I need it.
Yeah.
And we need, right. And
we need each other.
We need each other. And this weekend and before the weekend, I was with my friend Nadine, who's a great flautist. Oh my gosh. Nadine Sharman. I mean, we had such a deep, beautiful talk and I received so much goddess energy that I'm healing more. It helped me through the whole weekend to come into that receptivity of love through my whole body, and it quieted my mind. It was just receive.
I love that.
Simply receive.
Yeah. It's so important. It's so important.
Yes. And another wonderful thing this weekend, there's a woman I just met, Felice DiMartino, who lives in Long Beach. During the art program where people were painting and Michael and I were doing the sound healing, we did it. It was all mellow. And then we took some time to guide them into the chakras. so they could just put down the paintbrushes and really connect to all the energy through the earth and through their bodies and the galaxies and back in through the bodies and the earth. And then at one point I was drumming, and I went around the room drumming around everyone, and it takes me over because it's really, I'm just being guided and led, and I trusted completely the energy. And afterwards, she asked if she could speak, and she named, I have to ask her if she was told that intuitively or she really knew. She named the Native Americans that lived in that area and their message, which is always so positive, which is thank you.
Right. Yeah.
For doing this work, for loving each other.
Yeah. We are here to nourish and inspire each other, not to judge and, everything else. We're here to nourish and inspire.
Amen. Aho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What a journey.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love you. I love your power, your song. Great.
So tell us what else, love.
What else?
Woo.
Here's one that I was, we're all conditioned. We all have our conditioning from the family, society, how I interpret things, what I was told, or my own take on things. So some things I was told and I paid no attention to because, hey, I'm going to do it my way and I approve of myself. But there were some things I was told that I believed wholeheartedly, which is I can't sing. I'm off key, I'm out of tune, and I'm out of pitch. I don't even know what all of those mean. And I can't sing and I can't keep a beat. Some people still tell me I can't keep a beat. Okay. So, of course, I grew up, and I knew I couldn't play flute intuitively. I was great at reading music. But if you took the simplest song like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, which was so easy, for me then, if you took the music away, I couldn't play it. I really couldn't. I had to work too hard and I didn't bother.
Right.
So that's why I like playing intuitively. I wish we were trained intuitive and
that's
both.
why I get frustrated when somebody's trying to teach me because I'm like, I want to do it my way.
And it's okay to want to be taught some things, but we don't. It's a choice,
Right.
It's a choice, or both.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I was told that by lots of people, various people, that I can't sing and all. So I believed it, and I would never sing in front of people. Just like never pass the mic or karaoke. I forget it. By myself I would, and always embarrassed. And when I sang with some people, when I was married, Dave was a very good singer, a great singer, and I had a friend who was a great singer, and I would sing with them, like take a walk and sing, and I would sing with them, two beautiful singers, and they never made fun of me. And I looked at them, I said, how come you're not saying anything? I know I can't sing like you or you. And they were both like, you're fine. I couldn't believe this, like, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. So that was that. But I only could take it in that context. But then when I had all these spiritual and emotional awakenings and shifts going on, I really wanted to be able to not necessarily sing like in that that Western way, but I wanted to be free energetically. I wanted the frequencies to be able to vibrate to many degrees within me. So I was learning IET, integrated energy therapy, which is another form of energy healing. And with Maria Kramer, who's in Florida now, amazing woman and teacher. I went to many of her classes. I became master instructor level, not for any title. People don't even know I have it, just because the learning was so fantastic. I
love that.
It was so great, all she taught. Good soul model, Maria. Thank you. Lots of gifts, and well done. So while I was at one of her gatherings, a woman walked in, Penelope, and I loved the way she looked. I was drawn to her. And what's your name? What do you do? She says, oh, I'm a music teacher or a voice teacher. Music and voice. said, "Do you want to exchange massage therapy for singing lessons?"
Yeah.
And because then I was like really into the opening.
Yeah.
And she said, "Yes." And I was ready to take weeks and months to learn because I was so bad, right? But she was so good and grounded and beautiful that in that first lesson, she had me going way up high, playing on the piano and having me reach the notes.
Uh-huh.
I was standing. I said, "Hold on." I said, I have to kneel down. I had to kneel down and cry. I was crying
So beautiful.
because I was like, what? I can do, number one, I can do it.
That was me.
I know. I mean, you can sing. And of course she said everyone can sing, just like we know now. However you sing, you're still singing.
That's right.
However you move, you're dancing. That's your dance.
That's right.
That's your paint, right? That's your poem. You're painting your poem. So that was, so I got into it a little, and not that I practiced scales, but I practiced it more. But now it's just a part of me where I let loose sometime, and I remind myself to go through different frequencies for my own good.
It's important.
So what's funny is during the sound healing, I really wish, but I don't wish hard enough to practice it, I admit. But I just say, oh, I wish I could do the scales and ohm through all the chakras so beautifully. Some sound healers can. I have other talents. My intuition's wonderful. I'm a body healer. I'm very tuned into people's bodies. I have my own talents. But boy, do I wish I could sound so pretty. But my ohms, and if anyone's been here, they're in a certain range. But you know what? I do it anyway.
That's right.
And so
don't judge yourself, love,
right,
because you're doing the best you can.
That's right. And I think, and I know some people don't say om. They're quiet because they're embarrassed about how they sound. Right. And I'm not going to take the time in that moment to break the meditation, but it's like, if you only knew how embarrassed I used to be and how imperfect I am in singing, and I'm leading it. That's what I find. Like, if I can do it, you can do it.
That's right. Yeah.
So there's so many dimensions to the whole experience.
Julie says, do it for you.
Woohoo! That's right.
Yeah, because it's your throat chakra, right? Let it out. Break it out. I sing all the time. I don't even know how I sound, but I don't.
I love how you sing while you're talking.
Yeah.
I love that. Have you always done that?
I have no clue. Probably not. Probably not. Not when I was, in my state of depression.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you emanate. Woo.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, we want to be loud women, loud, wild, free, expressive, and we need it. Everyone needs it. Yeah. The freedom to be. That's really what it's all about, the freedom to be.
It's true. And it's everybody. Everybody in this universe wants to be free, right? Yeah. Every single person wants to be at peace with themselves and free. So, yeah.
And people like you and me, whoever gravitates to us or other people, to get that group and or one-on-one time to get it off our chest and have someone validate us and listen. Even though it's so about tuning into ourselves, we don't have to do it all alone.
Yes. It's so important for that, because I did do it alone when I was going through my healing process, and I'm grateful for it. But I also, still healing and still evolving. Mm-hmm. I'm grateful for all the people that I have come across.
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Me
that's
too.
why I put it out so much, because I don't want somebody else to go through it alone.
Right. Right. That's what I know I'm here for, to help others.
Yeah.
And when I really took people for some answers, I got answers from others. The changes I needed to make, the actual steps, ultimately, absolutely, as no one could do it for me. No one could say what I needed to say to someone. No one can get the wheels in motion for the actual earthly changes on a house, home, family that needed to be done. And when I finally trusted myself, and that was the hardest thing, to make the changes and do the scary, hard things, was when I got the confidence.
Yep.
That's what happens when we jump off the diving board and into the water. We go, I did it. But we can never say, I did it, before we do it.
Right.
We can't feel happy and successful.
Yeah.
So it's, that's the way it is.
You
But
gotta do it. Jump.
Yeah.
Jump, sing, dance, do it.
Yeah. And the challenges are ongoing with relationship, with expression, with growing self, business, friendships, money, vacation, everything.
Everyday things. Yeah.
Everyday things about how much to say yes to myself and trust.
And do it. If it brings you joy, do it. If it doesn't bring you joy, say no, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Step by step. Yep. Every new moment is a new beginning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Divine. Do it for you. Do it for us. We heal ourselves, heal others, and the universe. You are both amazing, strong women. Woohoo! You too, Kathy.
You too, Kathy. She's gonna be on next.
Yay!
I'm having her on too.
Is it next week?
I think it is next week. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
I live moment to moment.
That's fine.
I know what's coming up.
It's fine. We all find each other, and it's just great. People say it doesn't get better than this. I don't say that. I learned to say thank you.
Mhm.
Please show me how it gets better than this.
Yeah.
Just, it's yes, thank you, more please.
Yes.
Cherishing all the goodness, full of gratitude. I say thank you, God, dozens and dozens of times a day.
Me too. All day long. Thank you.
This is singing with the falsetto. Is that the vibrato? Vibrato. You have vibrato. Great.
All day long.
All day long. Fingers, toes. I say thank you, God. Thank you for my health. Thank you for myself. Thank you for my wealth. And thank you for my stealth.
Yes.
And when I first started saying it, it was all like health and self, and then wealth were all things, and stealth, strength. And one day I would say it in the shower, and I'm like, it's all inside. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my wealth of me, of within, my abundance of self, of mind, body, spirit. It's all right here. Cherishing myself.
Yep. I always say I am grateful for all that I have and all that I am.
Amen.
Yeah.
I am, I can, I will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I was just talking with another Rhonda this weekend. I was saying something about, I'll just say it.
Say it.
It's so funny. Because I feel I'm full of gratitude, and I feel abundant flow. People, house, business, it's always good. I'm always everything is flowing and trusting. And I made a comment of, I'm not going to spend that to redo my kitchen, or I'm not going to spend that for a bathroom.
Yeah,
And she stopped me right there. She says, why are you saying that?
yeah.
That's exactly like, just like, boom. She goes, that's exactly what you're going to get. You're never going to get it. I was like,
Right.
ding, like, ping. I said, that's exactly what I say to people. Like, I can't, or I'm trying to sing. I say, how about I'm learning to sing? I'm
Right.
singing. Put it in the present positive. I'm
That's
enjoying singing, right? I sing sometimes, put in the positive present. But those things I was putting, she's like, why are you doing that? You stop doing that. She just, I said, oh my God, you are completely right. So today I said, I have a new kitchen. I'm creating a new kitchen.
I love it.
Bathroom. I'm creating a new bathroom. And the thoughts of will I, blah, 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 all those human, meaningless.
Right.
Absolutely. They don't even, I just feel better. I just feel better.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, it's just because you believe and you're trusting. You know, I put it out there today. I said I need a concrete person, you know, because I'm manifesting. I'm going to build a beautiful hut in my backyard so we can host whatever I want to host. And if somebody else wants to host there too, you know, and I also been looking at eco-friendly camper vans. So I'm like manifesting all that. So yeah, putting it, you got to put it out there.
Right. It's just like what we said before. And I really wasn't doing it in certain categories of, like I said, you have to jump to say I did it.
Right.
Just begin doing it. And not like when this, when that, when this, when that. Just start the energy.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love what Rhonda said. She's like, if it's not supposed to happen, it won't happen. But I'm going to keep taking the steps as if it's happening.
Right.
And then you get reflected back the energy and shift accordingly.
Yeah.
It was so obvious. And yet I needed that. I needed another sister goddess to point it out to me.
Right. And you know this.
Yeah.
It was just something that needed to be reminded.
Right. I was emotionally, it was like an emotion of it. It was too much emotionally. And she's like, why stay there?
Right.
It's true.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we really help each other.
Yeah. You had your back. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to need a bigger bus, Jill just said.
Who is Jill? Do I know Jill?
Jill is one of my good friends that we were going to go with you this weekend, but I wasn't ready yet for that.
Okay.
So, but we're going to come to the next one.
Okay.
But, yeah, she's another amazing goddess.
Great.
Yes, but my bus is going to have flowers all over it and sunshine and unicorns. It's going to be amazing.
I'm here.
Where'd you go?
Hold on, everyone. I thought I had enough power in my laptop, and I'm just plugging it in.
Oh, okay.
It said it's running low, and that's
all right. We don't want you to go low, baby. How low can you go? How low can you go? Yeah. So I plan on my manifestation is going to travel with my purple love and go all around to all different states and whatnot to help heal people. And I don't know why my dog is. Hey, Steve. Yes. So I don't know what happened to Susan. So funny. This is live TV. Dog going crazy. Yes, the bus is so fun. And I'll pick you guys up on the way. I'll go to state, And then just spreading sunshine and love and healing. Yes, I'm going to ring my bell because that scares my dog. I have my bell on my cane now. But don't tell my doctor that I'm walking on my cane. I'm supposed to be only on the walker. So funny. Yeah, the bus of peace and love. I'm in. Oh my goodness. I don't know what is going on over there. So funny. Maybe Spirit's here. Although she never barks at Spirit. So does anybody have any questions? I hope she's going to try to get back on. Let me text her. Come back. Anybody have any questions? Susan's healings are amazing. I've actually experienced them myself. We did a little barter. And it was magical. She works right out of her house. She has a beautiful healing space with all these beautiful plants. She's logging on. It's all good. And her and Michael offer the sound healing at the house too, and other places. So it's really, really just a beautiful, magical place to be. Yes, I saw your comments and I've actually posted them, love. Oh, Susan's calling. Hold, please. Hello, love.
Can we do it on the phone?
Yeah, you can. Just click on the link that, yeah. All right, love. Bye.
I don't even understand. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, I put it. What, love?
What do I do?
Click on that link that I sent you. I'll send it again. You see it?
I'm asking you to do all these things with StreamYard and all these sign-ins.
Are you on Messenger?
Understand anything? What?
Let me just send it again to you, love.
Maybe just do it.
Just breathe.
I can't even get onto my Yahoo. My computer dropped.
That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, love. I just sent it in the text message. So yeah, you just have to click on that and it should just bring you right there, love. Yay, she's coming back. What are you scared of, love? Yes. Here, look. I'll put your thing on, love.
Are we on?
Not yet. I don't see you.
It says microphone. Let's check your camera. Display name. Studio. Okay.
There we go.
My name on?
Just enter studio, love.
I am doing it. Here we go.
Da 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 da. Yeah, she did.
I'm here. My computer fell.
Well, I hope your computer will survive the fall. And all is good, love. All is good. Did you get naked for us too? Oh, now I can't hear you. I don't know. Did you check your microphone? Oh, there. Now do it. Unmute. Wait. There. Now try it. Oh, you just muted again. I can't hear you, love. Well, it was a great podcast in the beginning. I can't hear you, love. Just dance. Go out and come back in. So funny. Up there she goes. Yes. Yes, it was a very good podcast. We'll have to have her on again. I don't know what happened. Oh, that's right, the battery. It's all good. You hear all her things are on the bottom if you want to get in touch with her. She's an amazing goddess. The massages are beautiful. The healings are beautiful. The sound healings are amazing. She brings such a beautiful community together. So I am grateful, grateful, grateful that I met her. I think she's trying to get on again. And if there's any questions, anybody have any questions, any comments on what you did here? It's all in how you react to things. So instead of getting upset about something that's not in your control, just laugh about it. It wasn't meant to be, right? I'll have her on again. And I am sure, she's said it before, that she is beyond grateful that everybody came on and rooted her on and was her spiritual cheerleader. So thank you from her and from me. May we all be happy, healthy, wealthy, and free. Yes. So I hope you all have an amazing evening and have a wonderful night. Love you.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Feel the right in the world of that for sure.